I'm Nick Williams.
And I'm Delaney George.
Welcome to 4-Minute Friday Fun. What are we going to learn about today?
Remind 101.
Well, actually, it's now just remind.com.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. So it used to be Remind 101, and now it's just Remind. So when you are actually going to sign up for a class or a club or a sport, you can use this really for any purposes if you need to communicate with students and not give out your cell phone number to everyone. So
who wants to do that?
Yes, it will send text messages to kids.
So is it free?
Standard text messaging rates apply. So when you get to Remind, it's just remind.com, or you can download the app and it's just Remind and it has this little brain here. You do have to sign up, but again, it is free. And then once you're in, you will have a dashboard kind of like here. So I have used this really for organization. It engages students and really just keeps them updated on things that are going on with your classes. So it is a good engagement tool that you can use for your class.
So I see over here it says add people. Can you add people to your Remind course?
Right.
Or do they have to add themselves?
There's a couple ways to do this, but here are some of the applications I have. I had it for my AP Bio class. We use it for the BCSC UDL Twitter chat, and then I also used it for track and field and a Chicago field trip to keep track of everyone. So yes, like you asked, if you add people, you can add in their names and add an email or phone number. So even if they don't have a cell phone number, it will send emails to them. So you can send it like that. You can get printable PDFs. So these you just print off and hand out, and it gives them step-by-step instructions on how to join.
Oh, that's
For
nice.
this, it would be AP Biology.
You could even put that on your It's Learning site since it's a PDF.
Yep, you could.
Upload the file.
And you could send it to parents too. So if you want a newsletter to send home, then you can do that. In-person instructions is just text this to that number, and it'll get them in. And then you can also share it as a link. So there's the link there for this particular one. So on the phone and on a web page, there's this button that has messages, and you can see kind of it keeps track of all the messages you sent out. So these were some of the reviews at the end of my AP Biology unit, but I used it all throughout the year for homework assignments or test changes, things like that.
Can they send things back to you?
They cannot send things back to you, which is also really kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because it's a one-way communication. So it is just
so
kind of
just pushing things out.
Yep. So you can do group messages. So you don't have to send it to the entire group. So this one had 48 participants. You can create an activity and post it out. So if you're doing a fundraiser somewhere, you can send out an activity to Remind. And then you can message individual students in there. So it doesn't have to necessarily be to everyone. It can be just to particular people, which is also nice. And then once you're in here, there's some classes that I've joined and some school networks that I've joined, but there's this create a class. So you just come up with a name. Some of the @s, it's like Twitter, you'd have to come up with your own handle and then kind of an organization that you want. Notice that it follows COPA rules. So I will only message people 13 or older. So if
for elementary, you can send it to the parents.
Yeah, you can send it to the parents and then make sure that you have parental approval. And it says that. We'll ask for parent email addresses to keep everyone in the loop. So you're not just messaging kids under 13.
Correct.
And that is Remind in a nutshell.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great weekend.